We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding in, Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Atlanta, left fielder, number 24.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch. Strike as we're underway. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Digging in Devin White, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Good leadoff is second there. Now the pitch sends that one out of play for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Williams is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at second here with one man out. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously there.
And late reactions, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Fox ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Stepping up to the plate.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder Tim Raines.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Ted Williams, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Way in front of a great slider that time. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Shot foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Chipper Jones is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is. Now to the plate, number 75. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 75.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Berry is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground to third. Chavez is right there. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Varitek. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Darryl Berry. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So striding forward now, Jimmy Fox. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
He's good.
At the plate, Eric Chavez.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Chavez.
Grounded to the right. And a base hit as the runner come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. Stepping up now, Ray Durham. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Oh, the struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Bases are loaded here with one away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Lifted into center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Raines. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, number 11, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Brian Roberts.
Brian Roberts.
First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Digging in, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. One and 2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Once again, a 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Heading out toward shallow right. White moves over. He's got it one away. Digging in for his second at bat, Darryl Berry. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Eric Chavez. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk. So make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Ray Durham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball 1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Here's the 2-0. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Number 11 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Henderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Henderson.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready for another chance.
Up next for
Devin
Atlanta.
White
Right
comes
fielder.
into this at bat 0 for
Devin
1 in the ball game.
White.
He's set and the pitch. There's a well hit ball out to right center field. Henderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 5.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Williams is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Digging in now, number 75.
Number
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Dale Murphy.
Designated hitter, Dale Murphy.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for Atlanta. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. Into the box now, Jason Varitek trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running towards second. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Number 11.
Now at the plate, number 11. Batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So stepping in. Brian Roberts.
Second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Henderson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Brandon
And the pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Tim Raines.
Digging in once again, Tim Raines. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ted Williams. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Number 10.
Ready once again, Chipper Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jonathan Villar.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Raines is in pursuit. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Ricky Henderson. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Devin White.
Devin White is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Darryl Berry. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Digging in, Jimmy Fox. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Now batting. Eric Chavez. Evan Scribner is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 58.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. Here's a high pop-up. Bagwell is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Ray Durham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's stepping in and ready for another shot. Jeff Bagwell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jeff Bagwell.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Number 75. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Fox in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Dale Murphy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Dale Murphy.
Some action out. In the bullpen, couple of right hand. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He blew that fastball right by him. Probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
And he'll get back in safely. From the belt, the pitch. To third. He's got it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Varitek. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. For another chance, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Brandon Crawford.
Fouled back. The 0-1 pitch comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Henderson over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once
Center
again,
fielder,
Tim Raines. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Henderson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Digging in to try
9.
it again. Ted Williams comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So it's a runner at first
now
with
batting.
2 men out, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him, and oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Now in the box, Darryl Berry. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Working to keep them in the game here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a looper to left. Henderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 11.
Pedro Baez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Pedro Baez.
Way in front of that fastball. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This one for Crawford is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now, Brian Roberts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Durham takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. In now, Jimmy Fox. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Ready with the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2 now.
He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 7, Eric Save. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 46, Ian Crow.
David Wright will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing. Digging in the switch hitter, Ray Durham. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Terry Stein will get the call to pinch hit here. And he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Pat Henkin.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and he is out on the tag. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch. At the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ricky Henderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Berry on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 0-2 once more. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Berry is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in, Devin White.
Fielder, Devin White.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Standing in, Jeff Bagwood. He singled his last time up. Eddie Murray.
Hitting for Atlanta, number 33, Eddie Murray. Now
Stephen
for the
Peacock
Dodgers,
is into the
number
ball game now
51.
as he'll make his fifth appearance of this.
Peacock.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way to left center. Raines sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from first comes around to score. Digging in, number 75. His last at-bat didn't go his way. Bryce Harper will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Pickoff move to second, and they got him. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is... Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Crawford.
Bounce towards the mound. This is foul for the first strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away.
The batter.
Striding in, Tim Raines. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. White is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ted Williams. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Dale Murphy. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking for David Justice. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Comes set with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Jason Varitek.
Jason Varitek.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 11.
Standing in, number 11. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.